It's Saturday morning, the 5th of March, and I want to recap my swing trade in United States Steel, stock ticker X. What I did here is I bought it right before the close, Wednesday, the 2nd of March, holding it overnight and then selling it the next morning, the 3rd of March, Thursday, in the pre-market. You can see here that I did pretty well on this trade. I covered around $2,400. So let me show you guys how I found this swing trade. Alright, so before I break down this swing trade, I do want to let you guys know, on Wednesday before the close, on top of X, we also recommended Apple and Chevron for swing trade pick. Now in a minute, I'll explain how you guys can get on this Discord server to get our top 3 swing trade picks. And also, if you want to learn our swing trading strategy, make sure to click on the video at the end of this video. But first, let's break down this X swing trade. So, if you look here on the minute chart, you can see that the entry was right before the close on Wednesday. My entry price was 28.83, and I decided to get out right around 7 a.m. the following day, Thursday, in the pre-market. My exit price was around 29.17, giving me about 1.15%. You can see that my profit was $2,400. The reason why it's on the phone app is because I was actually away from my computer this week, so I had to make these swing trades off my phone, which still worked pretty well. So yeah, I'm really happy with this trade to cover $2,000, especially since that morning a lot of the stocks were in the red. Besides Chevron and X, almost all the other stocks in the stock market were in the red, so we did pretty well for how bad the market was that day. So now if we look at the yearly, why I thought X was a good swing trade here. So you can see that X has this upwards momentum, but it really wasn't gapping that well. It actually had a fail before, but then we had good gaps the last 2 days before I made that swing trade. And Wednesday in the afternoon, I saw it had these 2 gaps, and I decided this momentum looks great. It's pushing onto these new resistance levels and breaking out. So we have this really nice momentum, and I expected it to keep going, and because we also have now a gapping pattern off of these green dailies, I felt pretty good that it was going to gap the next morning, which it did. So that was really my idea behind X. The reason why we didn't swing trade it again on Thursday is because the majority of the market was in the red, a lot more than on Wednesday. If you look at the indexes on Wednesday, you can see here that the Dow Jones was in the green, so was the S&P, and so was the NASDAQ. So all indexes were in the green. They were moving higher, which was a good sign that not only was X going to perform well, but the market was. Unfortunately, while it did slightly gap for a few of these indexes, it all led to a big fail the next day, and that's why we decided not to swing trade on Thursday. So I'm pretty happy with how this X swing trade went. You can see that it has now failed the newest green daily, so because of that, we're going to give it some time for it to form a gapping pattern before we would swing trade it again. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you'd like to try out the same swing trades, make sure to join our Discord server, Sleep Easy Trades. Here's where I share my top 3 swing trade picks 15 minutes before the market closes. You can also ask us any questions about swing trading on here. You can find the Discord server link in the description below.